You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
While we were big fans of the original Bally Twilight Zone pinball machine, we couldn't help thinking, how cool would it be if the pinball machine was like the black and white TV series? This thought got the ball rolling, and we literally entered another dimension, the Twilight Zone. We started this project 7 years ago, and it took us 5 years to complete. We debuted it at the 2018 Pinball Expo, and it won Best Modded Pinball Machine of the show. The first thing we did to get started was contact a friend named Lonnie Meehan from Graphic Dimensions. We had him take the original Twilight Zone decals and convert them over to black and white graphics. He also printed the translight and the speaker panel at the same time. After the cabinet was re-decaled, we added a color DMD and set it to white, so all images that would play were in grayscale. From there, we scanned in the original plastic set and sent them to Lonnie to redraw and convert to black and white images. Then, we sent them off to be printed and laser cut. Other images that had to be scanned in and redrawn were the clock face decal, the ramp decals, and the apron decals. After the cabinet was complete, it was on to the next phase, and that is how to make the playfield. We asked a well-known playfield maker if he would print the Twilight Zone playfield in black and white, to which he agreed. However, the process dragged on for over 3 years, and we had over 20 emails back and forth. We finally decided it was time to learn how to print the playfield ourselves. The first step was converting the playfield from color to grayscale. We ran a few test prints to check on alignment and quality of print until it passed our inspection. Then we had to take the original playfield, knock out the inserts, sand it down, and source new clear inserts. The one problem we ran into was with the lightning bolts. They're not in production in clear, so we couldn't find any. We had a thread on Pinside following our journey. When we got hung up, we had a very nice Pinsider volunteer to send us his lightning bolts. This Pinsider sent us 6 lightning bolts from Australia, which took about 45 days for us to get. We glued in the inserts, sanded them down, leveled out the playfield, and now we were ready to print the playfield. We used a Vanguard laser jet printer and used a bidirectional printer head. It makes great images, but it doesn't work very well on an uneven surface. As the print head printed in 2 different directions, some of the artwork became fuzzy and blurred, and that was no good. Once printed, we had to evaluate if the playfield was up to snuff, and with a slight bit of blurriness, we decided to sand it all down and start fresh. This time, we only printed in one direction, and voila, it turned out perfect. We sent that playfield in to get clear coated, and when we got it back, it was time to reassemble the game. We experimented with a couple different styles of pop bumper caps and bodies. We spray painted the gumball machine. We painted any visible wires and switches. But then we finally ran into another problem, the green clockboard. The machine was perfect and beautiful in black and white. However, the clockboard was the only bit of color you could see. Well, there was another Pinsider who came to the rescue. This guy was from Germany, and he had been following our black and white Twilight Zone build thread. He told us that he made white clockboards for his machines. So we bought a few of his boards, and we were ready to remove all color from the machine. That was until we realized that Bally coin slots were pretty much always made in orange. We needed clear slots. That's where Dave from the Mod Couple came in. He 3D printed a set in clear so that we can completely strip all color from our game. After Dave made us a set, the guys over at Pinball Life also made new, clear buttons from a mold. Now, when you see clear coin slot plastics, you know why they were made. After assembling the game, we added a bunch of really tasteful mods. There's a black and white car, the talking Sally doll, jetliner, the rocket ship, and Robbie the robot. We added black and white decals for the back panel, the inside art blades, flipper bat toppers, and we topped it off with the Sear shooter round. The next set of pictures are of our completed black and white Twilight Zone from all angles. We hope you can appreciate all the work and time that went into this machine. As you can see, we planned out the build in great detail to make sure it truly looked like it came from the past, from the Twilight Zone. We really hope that you enjoy seeing the machine as much as we enjoyed building it. And even here, when you see the two machines side by side, which one do you think looks better? We wanted to do a lot of very tasteful mods for the machine. So here you can see the rocket ship with a nice LED booster. We also did the clear pop bumpers. And here you can see the very cool spiral ramp that we added. Even the gumball machine, again, we painted it to be black and white. In the upper playfield area, magnets and everything are still fully functional. Everything about the game totally works. It's just in black and white. But don't complain about the red zone. Here you can see the slingshots. We also added a very cool convertible car. Twilight Zone themed flipper bat toppers. Got Robbie the robot there. So we got the jetliner here as well. It's very cool, fully lit up with LEDs. The clock is one of the prime pieces. We sought out that white PCB board to fully remove any color from the machine. But in the end, it was really just a labor of love. The Twilight Zone pinball machine was so cool on its own, but seeing it now in black and white is almost just the way that it should have been originally. We really enjoyed working on this machine, and we've been blown away by the response we've gotten from others. So hopefully you enjoyed seeing the Twilight Zone in black and white as well.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. There's madness in town square. Time is a one-way street, except in the Twilight Zone. Into the Twilight unusual camera. Hey, it's only pinball. Never underestimate the power in the Twilight Zone. It's Sunny Drive time! There by the side of the road. in the form of an extra ball. Beyond this door is a dimension of sight. Don't touch the door. Powerball. Put it back. Requires skill, super skill. Strong spirit. Pull back. Beyond this door is a dimension of sound. Don't touch the door. Don't touch the door. Outdoors Powerball. Opportunity with in the form of an extra ball. Just the extra ball.
So hey, this is Mike with Great American Pinball, and we hope you appreciated our black and white Twilight Zone. So what I'd like to do is just kind of take you through Great American Pinball, our shop, you know, who we are, and kind of show you around. So we've been collecting pinball machines for well over 25 years, and I've been in the hobby pretty much since I was 15. My dad bought me a Captain Fantastic back in the 70s. So, you know, back in around 2000, when Williams closed their door, started to collect pinball machines, started to turn into more of an obsession, and then all of a sudden, I found out that I had a problem. Basically turned into a business, running it out of my house, and then turned it into Great American Pinball, incorporated it, and never looked back. So this is our shop. We're located in West Chicago, Illinois, and basically, as you can see, we have about 40 machines on the showroom floor. We dabble a little bit in jukeboxes. We have a lot of artwork, and we have a passion for pinball. So you can see some of the unique artwork back there. We love a lot of crazy artwork. We have toppers. We have t-shirts. And we also collect props. Back here is more of your used equipment. You know, stuff that we've done and we've refurbished. This is the black and white Twilight Zone we did that debuted in 2018 that you saw our black and white Twilight Zone segment on. This is a creature from the Black Lagoon done by Henry Alvarez. This is one of 3 and full life-size creature. B9 is fully functional. I don't have him on right now, but he will move forward and back via remote control. He'll have all his sayings, and R2-D2, fully functional. Done by a guy named Tom out here in Naperville. He's fully functional and fully movable. His head goes back and forth, right and left. And if anybody's asking, are they for sale? No, they are not. So again, I'll take you through the other side. Again, this is more Stern, Jersey Jack, American Pinball. Really kind of more of our new games. So guys, at Great American Pinball, we're just more than you know, flipping pinball machines, you know, selling pinball machines. We actually do customized machines. So consumers can come in here, they can purchase a machine, and then we can bolt on modifications. So we can do powder coating, we can do shaker motors, we've got shooter rods, flipper bat toppers. We can also do some custom painting. That's a Bozo. And that's a Sparky done by Dirty Donnie. And then we got some toppers by Laserific. We also sell Stern toppers. And then we also do some powder coating. And then we buy some of our products from Tilt Graphics. We can apply those before we deliver to our homes. And then again, we carry a full line of t-shirts by Stern Pinball. So again, if consumers want to come in, do a little bit of work themselves, they can buy some coils, some coil sleeves, some pop bumper skirts, rebuild kits for flippers. And the good thing about being open on a weekend is if people have parties, sometimes they got to get their pinball machine up to speed. If they have an issue, they can quickly come in here on a Saturday and purchase some parts. So with pinball, artwork and artists go hand in hand with pinball designers and developers. And over the years, we've seen some great artists that have come and built some actually gorgeous machines. So we do collect a lot of artwork. Some of the stuff is rare. This one is Metallica Translite. It's signed by Kirk Hammett, with who plays the guitar for Metallica. We also have some rare pinball posters. I love posters that are designed by artists that have a table or a theme in mind. The Who, this is the one on the left hand side, Tommy on the right hand side. Very cool artwork. We collect playfields, seconds. Like to put them up on the walls. Sometimes we'll have tournaments and then we'll take them off the walls and we'll award them to first, second, or third place winner in a tournament. I love wacky carnival artwork. So this piece is from I think a Mardi Gras, and this other one was from an old carnival, and it looks like he's a wizard. And then we like to kind of like design different stuff, you know, take artwork and pinball parts and make our own artwork. So we've done something similar. This came out of GameWorks, and this was in a bar. lights up, and that was part of the bar at GameWorks in Schaumburg. And if you come over here, this is our version. We took an old playfield, Power Play, and just kind of made it freestanding art. This happens to be a Metallica playfield. I wonder if you guys can see the difference in this playfield versus the production. And then again, some artwork by Dirty Donnie, John Papaduke. This is very cool. This is a old promotional poster for Tommy the Wizard pinball machine. So yeah, if you're ever in the area and you want to check out some of the artwork and stuff like that, feel free to stop by. Check out our website for our hours. So we're going to show you the rest of the shop in our next segment. So in this space, it really was kind of more like an office space slash bathroom. And you know, again, getting back into that art theme, you know, I like to go a little bit crazy. So, you know, you're not bored in the bathroom. You can check out some artwork, some wacky packages. That's from an old Speedway back glass. And this room, if you want to go to the bathroom in blacklight, you can. That's kind of interesting. Another bathroom. Again, these aren't the cleanest bathrooms in the world, but again, I like my customers that come here to be excited about pinball machine. This came from Bally Williams, an employee, and just kind of a back glass. He framed it. But again, just kind of making the experience pretty cool here at Great American Pinball. And then this used to be like it's just a storage area, and now it's where myself and friends stream some of our videos for our YouTube channel. So if you want to check out some of the games, full featured games playing, you can go to our YouTube channel and check out some of the games that we have streamed. And this is a Supreme playfield sawed in half, two different ones, but pretty rare. So this is kind of, there's two more rooms. This room here, you can see this was the test print for Twilight Zone. We've got some playfields here up on the walls, but I'll take you in this other room first. Some white woods from some of the designers, but this is kind of where we shop out the machines. We've got all the equipment here to tear a playfield down, rebuild it, clean it, polish it. Can anybody guess what we're working on here? So right now we're in the midst of finishing up this getaway. We still have some cabinet touch-ups to do. We got to rebuild the dot matrix display, and then we're going to get on this creature from the Black Lagoon. So from here, this is kind of just more games in the queue that we have collected over the years, trying to get this down. As again, it's, you know, as you're out there searching, some of this stuff just falls in your lap and you can't buy it. But we've got some more playfields up here. We've got a whole boatload of toppers, side rails. This is kind of like at least 20 years of collecting. You know, we've got some powder coating over here in boxes that we put on our games. And then just kind of overflow with Chicago Gaming. We've got Stern Pinball. We've got Spooky Pinball. We are a distributor for Spooky. And then this is kind of like the final processing area where if a game goes out, this Twilight Zone's going out, so we'll pack it up. We fold the heads down, we cardboard it, we shrink wrap it, we band it, and then send it out. And again, I wouldn't recommend double stacking your pinball machines, but we do know what we're doing, and that is safe, and it just allows us more space in our warehouse. So thanks for taking a walk through Gap with me at Great American Pinball. And again, we're more than just you know, a name. We take a lot of pride and passion in pinball. We've been doing this for 20 years. You know, some of us have made a lot of great friends in this hobby, and we wish everybody the best in pinball. So again, thanks for watching our video, and check us out at www.greatamericanpinball.com, and we'll see you soon at the next show.